how do I even make money on it? Let's say I'm not the company who's trying to market. Let's just say I'm on Instagram and I've got, several hundred, maybe a couple thousand followers, and then people are telling me I can make money. And I'm just out here trying to figure out, how do I make money? So let's say I'm an up and coming Instagram influencer, or I've kind of fumbled into it. How do I make money?
Unlike YouTube and even some other social media apps, you can't directly monetize your account. That being said, obviously, if you're a business account and you're advertising your products, you're going to get revenue through clicks as long as your audience is clicking. That being said, kind of what we've talked about so far today, Instagram influencers. And that's kind of the key to making money on Instagram, is building an audience up big enough that a business decides it is worth it for us to advertise our product on this platform. And that, also doesn't just include the quantity of people, it also includes your engagement and if they're all the right people. And so businesses actually take a look at, is this account legitimate? Because there are places where you can buy followers, but they're not going to engage. They're not going to be like an active part of your Instagram. That's just another number to put up on the board. Another thing that's relatively new, they introduced Instagram shopping, and I'm not incredibly familiar with it, but I have talked to Luke about it. I'll throw that to you. What is Instagram shopping? How does that work? Do you know?
Yeah. It's really cool. So before you had to have like about 10K followers, and Instagram doesn't allow you to actually post links, right? So if you put a link in your comment or something, it doesn't work. But now with the COVID pandemic, as well as, small businesses needing help and those sorts of things, they've introduced this idea of Instagram shopping, where you can basically set up your Instagram to show products from your website. And there's an approval process you have to go through. You have to have, all the payments and the processing be on your e-commerce site. But it gets linked into Instagram, so you can be selling products on your from your e-commerce website through Instagram. And so if you have merchandise, especially if you're an influencer, merchandise is a really great way to make money. If you are a business, right, you can be selling your products directly through Instagram. And it will, like I said, all the payment and processing and everything goes through your website. But it's something that everyone can pretty much sign up for, and you do have to meet the list of requirements. And you have to have a business account through Instagram. But that is another really great way to make money. And if you are an influencer out there or working towards that, or if you are a business on Instagram, you need to have an Instagram business account, because it is going to give you analytics. It is going to give you so much more functionality. It's going to give you posting times. It's going to tell you where your followers are from. And it also gives you the ability to do sponsored or partnered posts. So if you are an influencer, you need to say when a post is sponsored, right? And one of the ways that Instagram does that is partnered posts. So then you basically ensure that there's actually some transparency, right? Because there was a big problem for a long time of people paying influencers to talk about their product, and then they won't say anything negative about it. And it's very misleading. And it turns out the product is garbage and straight just trash, but they got paid to say something nice. So then you had all these people who were deceived by this person that they trust. And it became a really big issue, especially on YouTube as well, around that whole idea, because there's a lot of kids on YouTube and they don't really necessarily understand that it's an advertisement. And, most adults realize, oh, this is an advertisement. So it brought up some issues with that. So that was one of the ways that Instagram corrected that, was adding in that partner feature. But definitely check out Instagram shopping and move to a business Instagram account. You will not regret it.
Okay. So what are the differences between how an individual who's got their Instagram account makes money and how a business makes money on Instagram?
There's no real difference. It's the same avenues. It's one of two ways. You either partner with brands, right, themselves, and you have your own products, or you are a brand and you're selling your own products. So those are kind of the two biggest ways, because you can't monetize your account per se.
Mm,
So you have to find other ways to do it. So if you're an influencer, you can sell your products and partner with brands, just like a brand can partner with another brand, or they can also sell their products. So,
mm,
influencers are kind of their own brand, right? It's a business. So, those are kind of the two major ways to make money on Instagram. Outside of that, it's a great platform to build awareness for your brand, as well as redirect people to your site, right? Whether that be YouTube, whether that be, if you're selling entertainment, whether that be your e-commerce, whether you're trying to generate leads for something. That's another way. So you're not directly making money on Instagram as a platform, but it's helping you market your business to be able to see leads generated through that.